Good morning. So nice to have you join us on a beautiful day here in the Tennessee Valley. We always, I think, feel we're a little bit biased here on the show that it's a beautiful day regardless of the weather, because this hour has an opportunity to bring you in touch with the people and the businesses and nonprofits that make all of the Tennessee Valley such a wonderful place to call home. Each one has its own unique offering, and we're kicking it off this morning with a lady who became a friend of ours. We just did the math about 10 years ago.
At least,
right?
Yeah.
About when the show started. This is Kim Fox, who is here representing FACES, the Craniofacial Foundation, right? Here.
The National Craniofacial Association.
Thank you. I always get my words wrong. But she is a lady with a heart, and she hopes that you're going to put that heart to action on June 11th.
Yes.
Because y'all are having a reunion.
We are. We're having a Ride for Smiles reunion, and that is a festival and a family-friendly event, and we are inviting motorcycles to ride out there and come to the event. It's totally free for the event, and then we're having an additional poker walk where you can register to win $250, and you just go to each vendor and you draw a poker hand card, and the person that wins the poker hand would win $250. The person with the worst poker hand wins prizes. But there's a formula. Anyway, so we have the Ride for Smiles poker walk. So it's really cool. You can go there and play poker and win prizes. You can go there and not do the poker walk and buy raffle tickets and play games and win prizes. Mm-hmm. The best part is you get to meet our kids. You get to meet our FACES children.
And let's talk about that for just a second,
okay,
because you live this all the time, and so you see these literal walking miracles happen. And sometimes it might appear to be a small miracle, but in the life of a child and his or her family, it's a huge miracle. And I think it would be easy to not even acknowledge, if you hadn't seen it before, that thanks to doctors and nurses and people who support the mission, there are children who otherwise would be really kind of left in a bad, difficult walk in life.
Yes.
And they have loving hands that help them improve.
Yes.
I'm stumbling with how to say it, but that's it.
Talented surgeons, wonderful, fierce moms and dads who are learning more medical things than sometimes the doctors, I think. And a great community of parents and people with craniofacial differences. It's really amazing, because you can see a child that's born with a cleft lip. It could be a cleft lip and palate, and think if that is not repaired, how their life would be changed, because people judge you so much by your looks.
Right.
They couldn't eat normally, things like that. So with today's surgeries, a lot can be done. It's still a long ways to go, and our children and adults face a lot of medical challenges as well as social challenges.
Right.
Face equality is a new human rights issue. It's an old issue, but we are bringing it to the forefront as a new human rights issue.
But one of the things that y'all did, I don't know how many years ago, and part of the monies that'll be raised with this reunion on June 11th will go towards this, is that you recognize that you can't be with these kids every single day, and life is going to be real for them too. But 1 week of the year, by golly, they can go to this camp.
Yes, that is FACES Camp, and it happens July 10th through the 15th, and it's a camp for kids with craniofacial differences, facial differences. They could even sign up and bring their buddy, so if they're really nervous and shy, they can bring their buddy with them. And it's here in Cloudland, Georgia. It's July 10th through 15th, and ages 6 through 17. We have a few more slots left, and FACES is offering full scholarships and partial scholarships. We're also offering travel scholarships. So please, 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 if you know a child within that age, or a family that has a child and you think they would love to go to camp, please contact us. We would love to make it happen. We would love to see them, and we are excited.
So talk to me again. Before we got on air, you were sharing with me that really, besides all of the fun that will be there on June 11th, and by the way, this is at the Georgia Charity Bingo Hall, which is behind the Gateway Mall I-75 and Cloud Springs Road, right?
Yes, it's behind Costco. It's in that Gateway Antique Mall.
Yeah.
It's in the back part of the mall. Yes.
Okay, so besides the fun that you're going to have a chance to enjoy when you go out there with your whole family, y'all are sort of most excited because of this reunion aspect. So there are 4 families, is that right?
Yes, we are bringing 4 families that we have helped, that all of our donors and supporters have helped. And we're bringing them to Chattanooga. They need a little bit of respite. They need a break from medical appointments and being mom and dad and trying to handle it all. So they're coming up to Chattanooga, and we're going to show them a good time, and they're going to meet all the supporters that come to Rye for Smiles. So you get to meet our kids, and they're awesome. We have Zane and Brawley and
I'm putting you on the
Gabby,
spot.
and there's one more, Caden.
Okay.
So, yes.
So are you saying then that the 4 of them, that, like, what is the radius that Faces reaches?
Helps financially. We help children and adults in the United States, anywhere in
All
the United
across.
States.
Okay.
So our clientele is really spread out, but we help them get to the medical center of their choice. We help with food and lodging and travel expenses that you would think, like tolls and parking, food, lodging, airfare. So if they choose the best craniofacial center for their child, might be in Atlanta and they live in Montgomery, Alabama, or
Right.
they have to travel, and that's a hardship on the family.
Right.
They're already going through a lot already. Maybe
Right.
one parent's already had to take a leave of absence from work because they have to be there for all the appointments and the surgeries, and
Right. And it is a lot of surgery. So when you talk about the psychological effects of this on a child's life, not to mention the siblings and parents, you think about kind of feeling othered.
It's not
That's
only
hard.
they have to have, some children have to have dozens of surgeries. It's not just the surgeries. They also have to be they have to be acclimated to what to do, when they change, how they deal with society, how society deals with them, learning to have confidence no matter what you look like.
Speech therapy a lot.
Speech therapy, there's a lot goes into it. It's not, you don't just have a surgery and it's over.
Right.
There's a lot to
So
it.
are you still, I know June 11th is really right around the corner,
Yes.
but if you're watching today and you're thinking, gosh, I want to be a part of that, I have a business, like can vendors still sign up?
Yes, we still have some room for vendors. It's a really good deal. We even feed you lunch from River Drifters. We have the tables and chairs, so there's not much work for setup. So come as a vendor, we need you. And also, if you're an animal nonprofit and you would like to set up, I might let you for free.
Oh,
I
very
just
fun.
trying to help. This originally was set up to be a way to celebrate charities in Chattanooga. We tried to do this 2-3 years ago, and we keep trying every year. We're going to do it this year. So my point was, it's Ride It Forward, and it's learning about how you can help in your community. So I'm a fan of Opie Acres and Happiness Wildlife Center, and anything like that. So we're offering them a free vending spot. Now, to sign up to be a vendor or to be a volunteer, we need volunteers too. You can go to our Faces website, faces-cranio.org, and click on the Ride for Smiles banner. And there you will see on the top, you'll see a volunteer link, or you can see a vendor link. And best of all, if you want to sign up for the poker walk and save $10, you can sign up for the poker walk there. Again, the event is free, but the poker walk you have to pay for.
You pay $10, but you have a chance to win $250.
The poker walk is $25.
Okay.
And you get lunch. You get your picture of you on a ride. You get a wonderful tie-dyed goodie bag stuffed full of things from all our vendors.
Okay.
And you get a raffle ticket, and you get the chance to win $250.
And you're a good tie-dyer too. Did you do the tie-dye?
We were playing, yeah. That one's
She made me a shirt.
Yeah, so we were tie-dyeing our special tote bags that the Ride for Smile Poker Walk people get the first 100, and we threw in some Faces shirts there too. But
I love it.
Yeah, if you're one of the first 100 to register online for the Ride for Smiles Poker Walk, you get that bag.
I guess it's a lot.
It is a lot, and it's like
to pack into one day. I guess if what you realize is that there are people out there who you may never meet. but you got to meet one of them today who are working really hard and make it their mission to help children all across the country who would otherwise not have a chance. And that's a heartbreaking thing. And the doctors who want so much to help them, they train for this. They need to have the referrals sent to them so that they can work these miracles. And word of mouth, I know, is your best advertiser.
Yes. We want people to know about our services. Again, so if you know anybody out there who has to travel medically for craniofacial anomalies, think of Faces. We may be able to help monetarily, you know, and then our camp. And Face Equality and information and support.
You'll find more at faces-cranio.org. Please mark the date, June 11th. When does the fun begin?
It starts at noon.
Okay.
Noon to 3 o'clock. It's a short, fast and furious fun event, and then our kids and families are going to go explore Chattanooga.
Excellent. So, thank you, Kim.
Thank you. You're lovely.
So are you.
Oh, the best part about the app is definitely that the drinks are always half price.
So this is happy hour all the time.
It's happy hour.
It's happy hour.
Yeah.